Hey guys and gals, Malkuth1974 back at you, another episode of Single Mod Survival, where we take a mod, a major mod, like in this case, Industrial Craft 2, and we use it for the majority of our Minecraft experience. In other parts of the mod, we have a few backup mods that could be considered large, like Tinker's Construct and Buildcraft, but I don't really use those for the majority of the things that I use IC2 for, like ore processing and power. So, last time we left you, we built, I believe that was last time, episode 12, we built the power station, we added everything to it. This episode, we're going to slow it down a little bit. We're not going to cover too much stuff other than the MFE a little bit later. I'm going to upgrade this baby to an MFE. I am going to talk about my tree farm. So, if you guys remember a few episodes ago, or maybe 5 episodes ago, I mentioned that I wanted to make a tree farm with Buildcraft robots. And I did make a tree farm with Buildcraft robots. It was all off camera, and unfortunately, there seems to be a bug in the newest Buildcraft game where the lumberjack, and I'll show you where all my robots are. Planner, the lumberjack, I have 2 of them because I tried to figure this out, but the lumberjack actually will now only go to a tree, cut down 1 log, return back to a docking station, and then you have to have the wake-up call for him to actually keep just doing that back and forth, back and forth. The process was so tedious, and so I'm, you know, nothing against, I like Buildcraft for mostly what it is for transporting fluids and stuff like that, but I really think they need to figure out these bugs on these on the robots. They added the power that they have to be powered all the time, so I also could not get my IC2 power system to work with the robots, so I had to install, I had to try out using Buildcraft power, and I just thought with everything combined that it wasn't in keeping in line with what I wanted this playthrough to be. It's only IC2 power, only IC2 you know, ore processing. With Buildcraft, I just said I was going to use Buildcraft for the pipes and the quarry. That's all I'm going to use it for. Seems like the robots are out of the question at this point. So I will get into what we have done for a tree farm. It's still a very early progress, what I had to do, and I'm still not very happy with it. It cannot keep up with my power demands, so we'll get out of that. I have actually installed a quarry, and this is where the quarry comes up. It's under my base right now. I have... There should have been stuff in there. I don't know why there's nothing in there. Let's make sure I have my jetpack on. I do. It is at this level. So I've already done a small quarry that quarried all the way down, and I did a much larger quarry right here. And it's already done. The power, the thing really does suck up all my power, which is where I had issues with the tree farm, which I was trying to get it to work a lot better, but it didn't. Another thing, let me go to bed here. We'll get to the tree farm in a second. Okay. Another thing I did end up doing when I was having issues with keeping charcoal going is I finally made the steel, not the steel, but the iron windmill upgrade. And right now they're not moving very fast. It looks like I'm only getting 82 KU, which equals 20 EU. But these things were just producing 35 EU per windmill just a few minutes ago. Do you see me? 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 Something I've noticed, has this always been a mechanic of vanilla Minecraft that a spider will not attack you in the daylight? La 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 la. I do need string though, so give me your string. Okay. Oh, you didn't give me any string, you gave me a stupid eye thing. Alright, whatever. So yeah, the power outage, the power system situation is still. I mean, we need to start getting into nuclear power as soon as possible. I do have tons of coolant that I've been basically idly making while I do other stuff in the base. If you notice this portal right here, this is one of Roma 1997's dimensional worlds, and let's go through it. Whoop! Oh, actually, it's sneak. And this is where I am going to actually put my quarry once I get it going full tilt. It will have to have a separate power supply from my base because I have no way of transporting power from my base to another dimensional world. I do have means of transporting the materials. That's why I have, we have the ender chest and stuff like that to do that. So that's much later. It'll be completely done off camera. Mining is completely boring. We don't need to get into that. So let's go take a look at what I've done for the tree farm. And I still don't think it's completely ready yet. Let me grab some bone meal here. Like I said, it's just one of those situations where there is no good option for a tree farm in basically vanilla Minecraft. So, because even, I mean, IC2 doesn't have really a way of mining trees. Buildcraft is supposed to have the robots, but those don't seem to be working. So, yeah, it's not a good situation. I'm a little bit upset about that. But, I mean, you get what you get. That's what happens when you do, one of these single mods. In today's mod world, the mods really do work well together. That's why the big Feed the Beast mod packs always seem to do so well. It's because they all seem to basically work well together, and that's because most of the modders actually, they work on Forgecraft and stuff together, and they get all this stuff working together, so they don't, they don't always overlap with functionality of what a block is and isn't gonna do. So okay, so this is the tree farm, and what I have done is I'm still doing it the old-fashioned way. I do use my Alumite lumber axe, which cuts down all the trees that are connected to each other. I haven't let this grow all that much since I've been testing this. And one of the things I've been trying out is using these Tinker's Mechwork drawbridges to collect the drops. So the problem with that is that they don't like stuff being like, I could not retract all this dirt because there's water. I will show you all this. I could not retract all this dirt right now. It would mess up the whole works. It would muck it all up, and I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I might just completely give up on even trying to have a tree farm. But anyway, so let's cut down the trees. And if you don't get all the trees, I don't actually want to get all that stuff. So there we go. Now I'm pretty sure that I still cannot retract this dirt because the leftover trees are an issue. Oh, nope, it did work. Okay, so there you go. So the trees are a tile entity, so tile entities obviously work. So this is how I planned on collecting everything that I get. Obviously I picked some stuff up by accident. Didn't really want to, but that's just the way it is. I have this water stream because, again, I have no good way of doing this without... I do have the slime blocks, but I don't have enough slime to make the channels, so this was my best bet right here to make this. This opens up, and it closes back, and I can replant my trees. My original plan for this was to... Actually, let's go down here. So, right now, everything is going to end up going into these two barrels for the apples and the tree stuff. And, yeah, there it all comes now. It should be all coming, yep. Everything else should be heading to this chest for the wood, which will end up going into this electric furnace to be burned. Hopefully, that is the plan. And it seems to be working. Everything seems to be going. So, yeah, I extended my logistics pipe from the tree farm to basically sort everything to where it needs to go. And it seems to be working quite well. It's still not completely automated. I cannot automate this completely. There's just no mod in here that allows me to do that. And instead of just keep downloading mods to fulfill my needs in this mod pack, I completely decided to stop. I did install the drawbridge because it was the best option to make this part right here, which still is not completely automated, but it's part of Tinker's construct, and it doesn't really add much other than these drawbridges. And really, that's I'm trying different patterns to do with these trees so they grow better. There. So we'll let those grow. And I don't know how many blocks we got. See, we didn't get a whole lot of blocks. It's not enough to keep up with this system, especially when the quarry's running. So as soon as I can get the quarry moved out, that'll be awesome. I was going to use more windmills in the quarry world to actually run it, which is probably what I'll end up doing, because solar power, if you guys are yelling at me about solar power, don't worry, I know about solar power. Unfortunately for me, I cannot in any way, shape, or form afford to make these advanced solar panels. I can make tons of these little crappy 1 EU solar panels. I can make them all day long, but the problem is they're only 1 EU and they're not going to fulfill what I need for power. I would need to make 32 of these to equal one of my windmills. And of course, the windmill does not work all the time. When there's no wind, it's not producing anything. And it's the same thing with solar panel. When it's nighttime, you're not getting any solar unless you're using the hybrid solar panels, which again are way too expensive for me. I thought I was going to be able to try to make an advanced solar panel this episode, but there was one of these things that just cost too much, and I couldn't figure out what it was. What was it that I didn't have? I think it was oh, yes. Oh, maybe it wasn't. What the heck was it? I thought there was something that I needed iridium for. Huh. Well, maybe. Oh, there it is. No. I could have sworn there was something that I needed. Irradiant uranium, which takes glowstone. Ah. Well, I could make an advanced solar panel. I'm telling you, there was something. Oh, it was reinforced iridium iron plate. I have no iridium ingots. I don't even know what I'm hoping that maybe I'll get some. I can use the molecular transformer to make it, but yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So yeah, there it was. That's why I didn't make those at this point. We're still kind of at low level to basically, we're kind of itching over mid-level now in tech when it comes to industrial craft, so we still have a ways to go. So let's upgrade our MFE like we wanted. That's gonna cost us 8 diamonds. I believe I figured that out right. Let me grab some diamonds. So actually, let's look it up. So an MFE is this baby. Takes these energy crystals. Energy crystals take Ingerium dust. Ingerium, I believe that's what that's called. And Ingerium dust is nothing but diamond dust and redstone dust. So every diamond makes 1 diamond dust. So I need 4. Oh crap! I actually need more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. I need 16 of these things. All right. So I'll cook those up. I will need 16 of these. Let me get ready. I'll put the eyeball away. Go away, eyeball. We don't need to see you anymore. Oh, jeez. How lame can I get? And a lot of things I like to do is when I know I'm only using the macerator. See, the macerator will not transport to the electric furnace with these dusts. It's very convenient how that works. So, I like it. I like it, I tell you. I'll put that back. And we can make this dusty. Oh, I can only make 3? That's not good. That is not good. Alright. Did I do bad math? I did bad math, didn't I? I did bad math. I did do bad math. Holy crap. 4. Oh. Okay. Jesus. Hey, it's early morning for me and I'm tired. What do you want? You work 12. Wait, I have. Never mind. I think I just give up. I just give up on life right now. I can't deal with it. Oh, because there was 5. That's where I did the bad. What are you doing? Stop it! That's where I did the funky math. I actually had it right. I just had funky math. Alright, so I believe to make these you need the compressor, which is, where's my compressor? There it is. It doesn't have any upgrades in it. Oh, because I was supposed to add to it, wasn't I? Yeah, that's fine. Just boom. We'll let that make up. And I will also need these insulated gold cables and a basic machine casing. Do I have a casing? I don't. So I need 8 of these. At least it's not an advanced casing. And I also need gold cables. I thought I had a few gold cables. I don't. How many do I need? I need insulated gold cables. Just 2. Do I have 4 gold? No, I only have 2. Of course. Alright, so give me some of these. Beep, 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 beep. Your mom. Oh, sorry. I'm not singing mom. I'm not singing about anybody's mom. Alright, so that ought to work. Where the hell was I? Give me 1. Alright, so I'll just make a couple of these. Bang. We're done. Go in there. There we go. Got another one. We're moving right along here. Let me get my electric wrench. Give me another one. Yep. Charge that up because we're about to break you. And there we go. There's the 4, and of course this is not going to stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. MFE. So we're upgrading this. I am going to move the CSU, the CESU, to someplace different. So MFE should get charged up. So we went from 300,000 to 4 million, and this will output 512 EU per tick. Unfortunately, again, there is no, because, oh, that's completely wrong there though. We have to move that. There we go. That should do it. Unfortunately, as I told you in a previous episode, IC2 does not have all that nifty stuff that it's supposed to have with the, with exploding stuff and melting and causing all kinds of tears and crying and rage quitting. Yeah, it doesn't work that way right now. So I don't even worry about this burning out my wires or this blowing anything up. I would have to technically, in all honesty, upgrade to the gold insulated cables if the system actually worked to actually handle that MFE, but it don't work that way. So guess what? I ain't doing it. All right. So I did say I was gonna turn the CESU over into here, and I think I'll put it right here, since that seems to be the place it likes to be. And of course I will have to get under it because it hates me. There we go. Jump out. Grab this. Oh, I did use gold cable over here. I mean, I probably will eventually change out everything to gold cable again. This should be power outing. Power outing. That sounds so bad. A power outing. So yeah, there we go. Do I actually have anything left? No, of course. Everything got sucked up. Everything got sucked up. There's none in there. There's none in there. I just don't have enough. I just don't have the patience to do it. The charcoal thing never worked out. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Wah wah. Cry me a river. So there we go. Alright guys, so there you go. I know it's kind of a short episode. Maybe it wasn't short. Maybe I did go a long ways. And, I will show you something I am working on. If we run over to here, there's a monster around here. So there he is over there. Going to this new building I've built. This is going to be my new storage room. And I'm going to be using, you know, same thing that I'm using in the power room for pipes. And this is going to be a whole storage system, and we'll show it. This is just kind of a sneaky weaky way of showing you how things work. And I'll be working, I might make an episode on that just to show you guys how the logistics pipes works and stuff, and what I need to make to do that. The system will be a little bit different. I use basic pipes over here, and the logistics pipes I need to use for that room will be the chassis pipes, which can handle, but we'll show you later. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and that's how you make an MFE, and that's not how you make a tree farm, because it doesn't really work well anyway. Alright, so thanks for watching guys. Malkuth 1974 out of here.